Hello students, Ms. Slyman back again, still looking at ways of solving linear functions and inequalities. In the last method we looked at solving by substitution, and now we're going to look at using elimination. So elimination is the process of manipulating equations such that when we add or subtract two equations, one variable is eliminated. All right, so I'm going to do elimination on this second one. And the reason that I'm going to do elimination is because to try and use substitution, I would have to either divide everything by 2 here, which would make fractions, divide by 4, divide by 3. Any way that I try to divide, I'm going to end up with fractions. But I can see that this second equation, if I doubled it, I would also have a 4x. And if I also had a 4x, that means if I took the top equation and subtracted the bottom one, that they would cancel. So I'm going to try something here. Nope, that doesn't work. All right. So I'm going to give myself some more space, add in another page. So our two equations, 4x plus 3y equals 5, and then we also had 2x minus 5y is negative 17. 2x minus 5y, negative 17. So like I said, I'm going to take this equation and I'm going to double it. And when I double it, I have to double the entire equation. So I'm multiplying everything by 2. That's going to give me 4x minus 10y equals negative 34. And then I'm going to take this first equation and I'm going to subtract this entire equation. So now I'm going to take 4x plus 3y equals 5, and I'm going to subtract the entire equation, 4x minus 10y equals negative 34. Well, 4x subtract 4x, of course, eliminates. That's the whole purpose of this. So this cancels. Now I've got 3y minus negative 10y. Of course, that's like addition. So that's going to give me 13y. 5 minus negative 34 is 39. And now I can see that y is 3. Nice easy numbers that we gave you there. It could completely turn out that this is a decimal or other sort of rational number. But in this case, y is 3. So now I'm going to take this 3 and pick either one of my original two equations and substitute that 3 back in. I'm going to take this top equation because it's got all positive numbers. I like the way that looks. So I'm going to take this 3 and substitute it back in here because I still need to know what my x is. So 4x plus 3 times 3 is 5. 4x plus 9 is 5. Well, I can see right away that this has to be negative 4. Negative 4 plus 9 would be 5. So x has to be negative 1. So my solution here, negative 1, 3. And this should be the point that makes this entire system true. Let's come back to our previous page. So we got here negative 1, 3. It's a little bit funny. It's the opposite solutions. That was not intentional. But if I test it, 4 times negative 1, that's negative 4. Plus 3 times 3, negative 4 plus 9 does equal 5. That checks. And 2 times negative 1 is negative 2, minus 5 times 3. That's negative 2 minus 15 does equal negative 17. So this point makes this equation true. And that's solving by elimination.